Alrighty, what's up guys? Another day, another video, but technically not a different day because the clips in this video are in the same day when I picked up those Air Jordan 1 patent breads from Extra Butter in New York. So this serves as sort of like a part two. You know, I figured while I was in the area, I'd go check out some other shops, and one of the shops I checked out and bought something from was Kith in Soho. So this should be no surprise to you, just given the thumbnail. It's a pair of New Balances. It was sort of an impulse buy, mainly because not a lot of people know about the sneakers that are in this box. And then also this serves as an opportunity to make some content. So double win. I really like this colorway. I really like the sneaker. Love that it's a Kith In-Store exclusive. We'll chat about the sneaker after the in-store clips. You know, I'll follow up with you guys just to go over what they are. I hope you guys enjoy the B-roll that is to come. It was a little hectic in the store, so I got as much as I could. Also be sure to follow me on social. I'll have that all linked in the description, and let's get right into it. So we're at Kith now, more reasonable line, so I guess I'll wait and check it out. Well, welcome back everyone, hope you guys enjoyed. I also stumbled into sneakers and stuff. I got a few clips in that, and the only reason why I went cross town is because it was sort of on the way home for me. I was hoping to pick up these New Balance 550s that they had on a story, but unfortunately they had sold out. Bummer. I might cop those for resale honestly because I like that baby blue so much. But speaking of sort of a baby blue, we'll finally get to these sneakers here. I guess to start, you get your standard two-piece Made in USA New Balance box. At the tag here, you'll see they are an M990KH2. I'm assuming the KH is an abbreviation for Kith, and the 2 denotes it being a 990 V2. I got these in a size 10, which we'll talk about in a bit. And this tag here, I think, is specific to the Kith in-store sort of organization of inventory. I'm not gonna go on a crazy review here because Sean Go, another fellow creator here on YouTube, he made an awesome video covering these, so all of the information you need to know about these are probably in that video, but here's my sort of version and take on these. I have the receipt, obviously. These ended up at $217.75 with tax. Inside the box, it's just a standard Made in USA box paper. If you've picked up a recent 990 V5 or 992, this stuff is all pretty standard these days. Finally getting to the sneakers. This one's the one that I laced up in the store to try on, and then obviously this one's brand new and I have it laced up, which I will. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, these are for sure going on feet. I know I buy a lot of sneakers and you barely see them on feet, but these are for sure gonna go on feet here. Here they are, the New Balance Made in USA 990 V2 in the stone blue colorway, which is a Kith in-store exclusive colorway. And what that means of being a Kith in-store exclusive is that you need to be at a Kith storefront, you know, at their various locations. So you couldn't have gotten these online. You couldn't have got these from any other retail. It was a Kith exclusive. While it is a collab, it kind of isn't as well because, you know, you don't see any sort of Kith branding. It's literally a standard 990 V2. The only difference is the color palette that Ronnie Feig chose to put on these. If you want to know about the other 990 versions, they're up to 5 and they're coming out with a 6th one soon. Be sure to check out the other videos on my channel. I definitely cover them in great detail. Like any Made in USA New Balance, they come with these hang tags, you know, just denoting that they are made majority in the US. Obviously with that comes great comfort and quality. So the quality and craftsmanship on any sort of Made in USA New Balance is to die for, and specifically this one. Quality of materials, the way they feel in hand, everything in general is super amazing. At the uppers, these obviously utilize a pigskin suede in this storm blue. Again, exclusive Kith color here. It's sort of like a Carolina blue, like a baby blue. And I love seeing this sort of blue on sneakers. My one gripe with them, and it's such a small gripe, is that, you know, I'd be scared to wear these in sort of any bad weather. Obviously, you're not going to wear these in rain or snow or anything, but even just traditional dirt, I think this light blue is such a dirt carrier. But at the same time, you know, they are sneakers. They are going straight to the ground. So all of that stuff is to be expected. If you check out the other Made in USA New Balance videos on my channel, I go on and on about their suede that they use, and this pigskin suede is no different. It is so full, it is so plush, it has that nice color change that you'd expect. I just say, if you haven't had a Made in USA New Balance, go check them out in store if you can and compare it to any sort of other brand suede, and you know, this is probably the best on the market right now. As far as general release and accessibility goes, similar colored mesh around the toe, around the mid panels and this back here. That mesh is for breathability. These are obviously a running shoe in their nature, and you know, this mesh is really breathable for the off chance you decide to run in these, which most probably won't these days. The 990 V2 is more of a lifestyle wear these days, not so much a performance one. Like any New Balance as well, you get your classic reflective hits, so you get some reflective hits at the toe here, at the mid paneling, and then the USA on the back. Both shoes have that USA insignia on the back, which is pretty standard with most 990 V2s, if not all of them. I would have loved to see some sort of Kith branding here, but that wasn't the case. This gray tongue here also serves as an accent color to, you know, the standard white laces. Get your 990 New Balance and Made in USA embroidery there. At the inner lining, you get that same stone blue, same thing at the insoles there. They have a New Balance classic stamp there, so again, these are more of a lifestyle wear, not so much a performance wear these days. As you move down from the premium materials on the uppers, you get this really big, chunky period correct 1982 sole here. This chunky midsole uses New Balance's signature Absorb material. Again, I've covered it in other New Balance videos, but it's a dual density foam, meaning this white portion is a lot softer than this gray portion here. Their Absorb technology takes on a literal meaning where, you know, it's designed to absorb shock and displace energy for a soft, comfortable, stable ride. You know, if you have a bunch of New Balances in your collection, then all of this verbiage and jargon probably doesn't matter because you know they're comfortable. But if you haven't had a Made in USA New Balance, or really any New Balance in general, definitely try them on feet, compare them to other, you know, Boosts and, you know, React technologies of the world from Adidas and Nike respectively, and you will notice a difference in comfort for sure. You can't say something's comfortable without talking about sizing. So I mentioned I got these in a size 10. Unfortunately, that was the only size they had that was relatively close to mine. I'm a true 9.5 by nature. I'm buying most of my New Balances in a 9.5. In the case like this 10 was only available. You know, it is a little roomy, but there are some sort of tips and tricks that I have to sort of make them fit better, which I'm obviously going to use. I mentioned retail price was sort of hefty at $200, but when you consider the overall quality, comfort, and exclusivity in colorway, I think these are well worth it. You know, I'm spending $200 on Jordans, Nikes, Yeezys, etc., where the quality isn't so great, when you could spend the same amount of money on something like this. So a few other tidbits before wrapping up this video. I just love the 990 V2. I've proclaimed this to be my favorite version of the 990. I like this sort of rounder shape compared to, you know, the modern V3s, V4s, and V5s, which take on literally a more running shape, if you know what I mean. And shout out to the other Kith exclusive colorways. I know Kith and New Balance teamed up on a bunch of New Balances in the past on their more heritage models on some colorways. And those releases, including this one, are often referred to as Kith Strikes, and you know, it's a take on Quick Strikes. I love the 990 V2. I have another pair in the collection that I haven't moved yet. You can find the video on it here. And that pretty much wraps it up. Let me know what you guys think of this pickup in the comment section below. Are you guys fans of the 990 V2? Did you know this sneaker even existed? Would love to hear about it in the comment section below. On top of that, a lot of content is going to come here in the new year 2022, specifically vlogs and New Balance content, so be sure to go stick around, stay tuned, subscribe, tap in, all social media stuff, again, all linked in the description. That's a wrap for now though. Appreciate you guys as always. I'll catch you guys in the next one.